Hey ho all, I have Treehouse's Treat. They're kind of doing a new logo, or I guess not logo, but at least lettering for their brewery name on there. And so Treat is kind of a resurrection of their Halloween double IPA that now they mostly brew Super Treat and Mega Treat and Tiny Treat, the pale ale version. That pale ale is really good. And they turned Treat into a single IPA, 6.7%, and they've been brewing it more often. I haven't had this. I'm expecting to like it. I'm a fan of Tiny Treat. The double IPA treats are just like a little too sweet for me, but obviously Treat's supposed to be sweet. This one is canned my birthday, September 2nd, 3 days ago. So should be in good shape. They don't tell you the hops on here. Probably American hops. And that didn't come out of the can too much, but Treehouse, especially the last couple years, has been really filling their cans all the way to the top, which, gives you all the beer that you should get, and also can help prevent oxidation. Treehouse beers almost never come oxidized or get oxidized in a month if you keep them, or you can keep them in the fridge for 6 months and they'll probably still be good. Ooh, getting some good aromas out of there. You can see it's pretty hazy. It's got some color to it. It's not super pale. The head looks okay. But yeah, that smells pretty good. It's got a little bit of their house yeast character. It smells kind of like sherbet to me. Sort of a rainbow sherbet thing. Yeah, the whole treat thing is definitely there. I mean, you can tell that it's hops. You can tell it's hop derived aromas and things. Besides their yeast, but the yeast isn't really super prominent. Yeah, there's all sorts of like gummy candies, Jolly Rancher. Definitely mango. It does smell sweet. They say orange, lychee, mango, grapefruit. Candy like orange, definitely like sweet orange candies, hard candies. Maybe a little bit of a Fruit Loops thing. Oh yeah, more of that classic Treehouse yeast character that seems to bring out like a nice toasty barley quality. I do taste barley malt in this, which I like. I mean, it doesn't have to be just like straight hop juice. That reminds me that it's beer. Well, this is actually really nice. And it's sweet, but there's an onslaught of hops that offsets it a bit, even after just one sip. It's pretty thick. And some of this is actually reminding me of old school Treehouse, when they had that kind of like magical it factor that you don't always get in their beers these days. This one is more expensive than their like standard ones. This is like $18.40 or something, a 6-pack. Now Julie's is up to $16.60 for like many years. For like 10 years, Treehouse did not raise the price of Julie's above $15. Now they're slowly raising prices. But for $18.40 for an IPA this good, I mean, I guess it's ultra fresh. It's pretty damn good. It has that body and that like really candy like Treehouse yeast profile that's so nice. Like I had a Julius that was 1 day old yesterday, and it wasn't as good as this. Yeah, this seems like it's more hoppy for sure. It's a little bit more body. And the smell, there's a little bit of dankness in there. It's definitely got some like dank grapefruit juice bomb stuff happening. And it's a little bit resinous. It's not infinitely soft. I mean, it's very soft. I guess it's not silky and pillowy and easy. It's got some nice dank juice bomb stuff. It's almost bringing out, inflaming my taste buds in the way that like real fruit juice with like the acid does. This isn't sour or anything like that, but it's just like, it's super juicy. Yeah, that's great. That's very, very good. This might be one of my favorites from Treehouse I've had in a while. I've gotten into their fruit beers a lot lately, and they do a really good job with those ones. But this is really, I mean, it doesn't smell, you know, literally like it. I thought the fruit beers where you can tell there's juice in it, and it doesn't have the astringency that juice adds. But this really has a lot of great flavor, really complex, and now it's getting danker. Like maybe is there a hint of Southern Hemisphere hops on this? I don't know. The finish is just like dank, and it's grapefruity, but it's not getting all bitter grapefruit pith or anything like that. And the head's pretty decent too. There you go. Yeah, it's interesting. The treat series are, yeah, it's supposed to be sweet, but they always just like pack them with hops, and they, even though the bitterness is low, there's still some in there, and it's not, I don't know, it's not like a lot of hazy IPAs these days where they make them really sweet, very unfermented, and they don't really seem to pack them with a lot of hops. Or at least not enough to really give you lots of IBUs. They kind of rely on the yeast strain. With this beer, the yeast strain is giving us their classic Treehouse esters, but then they're just packing it with hops to try to pull out as much fruitiness. And it's just, you know, when you do that, you're going to get some bitterness. This is great. Yeah, this is a blast from the past. This is like what you'd expect from a Treehouse IPA circa 10 years ago, 10 years ago. But it's still bright, and fruity, and juicy. It's not just devolving into like an incensey, spicy thing. That's the big thing. That's why I don't think there's any Galaxy in this, because that often is what Galaxy does. And it doesn't have like a menthol-y bite to it, a green bite to it like Galaxy. This is just piles and piles of probably lots of American hops. Citra, Simcoe, Amarillo. There's probably some Mosaic in this. Excuse me. Yeah, there's definitely some berry notes in there. Like this is just a real fruit punch. There's no exact like grape cherry, but that's fantastic. And maybe it's just a little bit oilier because it's so fresh. It could get softer, probably not. And the only thing is the mouthfeel on this is not perfect. It's really, really good though. But this is like that's the only thing I would say about this. Otherwise, it's really good. It's clean, flavors are good, works out. It's not too sweet, not too bitter, really juicy. Lingers with all these complex dank flavors and orange candy, real like orange, juicy orange grapefruit cocktail. It's great. This is close to a 5. This is 4.85. Really, really good. Bye.